I really struggled with how to do this video because you know me, everybody. I'm not this like 100x, 300x altcoin, get it now. I'm not that type of guy. I'm not that type of YouTuber, even in my own portfolio. I'm really not that type of like investor, but I do track those things. I do, especially in bear markets, want to kind of try and spot some of those winners. And so I was just sitting here looking at Cardano altcoins and lower cap ones, which pretty much all of them are for the most part. And I created the spreadsheet to kind of get a gauge of, okay, if some of these just take off, and not tomorrow, but like in the next bull run, the projects succeed and they're making it into the top 100, the top 50, what does that look like? The numbers are pretty crazy. What's up, everyone? Thanks for coming by. Let's just jump into the video. First off, I want to just say this. This is a Bitcoin chart. A lot of my decisions, I mean, pretty much all my decisions are kind of based on the macro Bitcoin chart. I use Bitcoin as kind of this roadmap, not because I think Bitcoin moves the markets or moves altcoins, but because Bitcoin has the most historical data on these charts, especially regarding the cycles of Bitcoin, pretty much the cycles of crypto. And it really just gives a good idea. And so I'm not going to get into Bitcoin technical analysis, but this line right here is a very important line for me. I mean, it's been an important line for me ever since 2018 videos that I was doing on this line, on this entire move. I'm not going to show a clip, but this is just a snapshot of me in 2018 at the bear market low, talking about the exact move almost that played out. And now here we are in this move for Bitcoin. It pretty much played out, not exactly. And I'm kind of not convinced yet that Bitcoin and crypto has completely formed its bottom. I'm just not convinced yet. So I'm still trying to formulate my plan in this bear market. And I'm trying to have some patience because I think we all need patience right now. And I also want to say this, everybody. I really want to say this. This video is not financial advice at all. This is purely data. And it's really based on, it's 100% my crypto experience, my crypto journey. Part of it literally is like tonight, because I don't really have a plan with altcoins, lower cap altcoins, that higher risk side of my portfolio. I haven't really formulated a plan yet. So I wanted to sit down and just see what the potential was for some of these Cardano altcoins. Like what kind of upside is potentially there? And maybe I can tack on some, altcoins to my portfolio soon. And I wanted to see what that looked like. That's all. And I'm sharing that with you. I just sat down, I created this spreadsheet. I'm sharing with you the numbers. I don't even know what I'm doing yet. I bought some ADA finance today because, and that's going to be on the spreadsheet I show you, just because I saw this news came out today, preparing for mainnet launch. Bought some on that news just to have, but this is MuesliSwap. And this is a really cool site they have here. Obviously, it's one of the dexes on Cardano, but you can sort market cap on here, and you can just see all the market caps like drip drops, wing riders, melds, and the list goes on. So I just cherry picked some of them, and here's the spreadsheet that I created. Now let me walk you through this spreadsheet. So, and by the way, what I put on here was ADA, I put meld, drip drops, milk, which is MuesliSwap, Sunday Swap, and Mint Swap. So we have a few dexes there. So in ADA, in that section, that's basically like the market cap in ADA terms. So if we go back and look at MuesliSwap, for instance, if you go down, let's see, where's ADA Finance? Here's ADA Finance right here. It says 7.75 million ADA market cap. So what I did was I put that there, and then the next section over kind of translates it based off of ADA's price, and I just have it at around 45 cents right now. It translates it into USD market cap. So basically, ADA Finance, a $3.4 million market cap. Now, for context to what the spreadsheet that we're going to look at, this is coinmarketcap.com. On coinmarketcap.com, you scroll down and you see all of these cryptos, all of these altcoins. You kind of reach your top 50, right? So top 50 sitting around $900 million market cap, basically, to get into that top 50. Now, the top, if we scroll all the way down, the top 100, right around let's just call it 300 million to get into that top 100 market cap. So I used those two numbers for this spreadsheet. So we took all of our market caps for all of these cryptos, right? Meld, Drip Drops, Milk, Sunday, MinSwap, Ada Finance. We charted it, we plotted it out. And then I said, okay, if these cryptos can make it into the top 50 and hit a $900 million market cap, what kind of gains is that? And just look at some of these numbers. So Ada Finance, for instance, 258x from where it is right now. If it can do that, if it can pull it off. And I'm not going to dive into the fundamentals of each project right now. That could be for like maybe separate video where I maybe track individual coins and the potential, and maybe we look at other chains. For a good example, go scroll up to the top. I mean, probably, what is it? Top 20. Yep. Top 20, you have Uniswap, right? So a DEX on Ethereum. We all saw what Ethereum did in the last bull market, hitting around $500 billion market cap, and altcoins on Ethereum blowing up as well. Uniswap, I just remember, Uniswap came out of nowhere, if you remember. I don't remember exactly when it happened, but just absolutely came out of nowhere, exploded. And if we have an environment where Cardano is finally leveling up now, as we have now Vassal hard fork getting ready to be upgraded, right? The scalability and dApps that are getting ready to just take it to a whole new level. DeFi in the next bull market on Cardano is probably going to be explosive. I really think it will be, right? So if we're in that environment where Cardano is just making moves, don't know if it'll hit $500 billion market cap like Ethereum in the last bull market. It's possible, but even if it's hitting like 75% of that, right? Altcoins that are building on Cardano and succeeding have a lot of upside. And that's kind of my thought here with this spreadsheet. So, Meld sitting at around 25 million, that's a 34x if Meld can make it in the top 50. 33x for Drip Drops, 109x for Muesli Swap, Sunday Swap, 136x. And look at MinSwap. This is ridiculous because MinSwap is a really solid DEX that it absolutely surprised me in terms of what it delivered, and I think it has a really bright future. But look at this, 317x if MinSwap makes it in the top 50. Who will be the DEXs? Who will be the altcoins that make it in the top 50? Here's a top 100, an 86x. Here's a couple 11x's, a 36x, a 45x, a 105x. Again, everybody, I'm not the YouTuber that's sitting around trying to sell dreams and hopium and just tell you you're going to get rich tomorrow. There's a small piece of my portfolio that I want to have for that next bull market that has some of these altcoins in it, right? And it's interesting to really look at this data. And what's really cool is because a lot of you are Cardano, you're in Cardano, right? You're ADA holders. So it makes it kind of fun to root for the ecosystem in general and maybe be invested in some of these projects. So I don't have my plan spelled out yet. I'm trying to figure it out. It's why, this spreadsheet is brand new. That's why I sat down to do this. But I really wanted to share with you the initial data that appeared to me on the screen. If I'm missing anything, if some of these numbers are off and I'm calculating it wrong or something, please let me know. If you're interested in altcoins that I didn't put on the spreadsheet or they're just not, I didn't cover them, it wasn't on purpose. It's just I just took a bunch, cherry picked them, put them on the spreadsheet, getting an idea of what type of gains are possible, and it's pretty impressive. There obviously are no guarantees. Wanted to share it with you. Please let me know your thoughts, everybody. I really, I'm curious to know in the comments what you're thinking with this stuff. Because again, I'm on the crypto journey. I'm figuring things out as I go. And I'm trying to make my own decisions, especially with this side of my portfolio. It's not like a blue chip type of thing. And I'm curious to know what your thoughts are. I'm curious to know what your approach is. I'm curious to know what you think about some of these ones I put on the spreadsheet or what's not on here that you like. So let me know in the comments below. Please hit that like button, and I will see you in the next video. God bless.